Hi guys, welcome to our channel. We are
Humpty Dumpty.
So guys, we thought to create a video and share the details with you on the cost structure of Canada PR application process. In this video, we will take you step by step on details of the cost that we spent at each stage, starting from step 1 till the final step when we received our stamped passports. The idea behind creating this video is because many people go ahead with consultants and consultants charge hefty amount. So we thought to share the information with you because when you go for consultants, the cost increases to more than double and sometimes triple also. And before we start, if you are new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button because we bring step-by-step videos on our Canada PR journey with you guys. And if you like this video, then make sure you hit the like button and click on the bell icon so that you get a notification of all our videos. So let's get started.
So guys, first step is IELTS cost. We booked our IELTS slot in around July 2018 and at that time the cost of IELTS exam was 12,650 per person. So for us the total cost came out to be 25,300. But currently the cost has gone up. As of now the IELTS cost is 14,000 per person. So step 2 is cost of arranging a transcript from your respective universities. Both of us are masters and bachelors we have done from Uttar Pradesh Technical University. Now the process of arranging your transcript from Uttar Pradesh Technical University is very simple. You just need to visit their website, make the payment and you will get your transcript within 15 to 20 days. The amount they charge is rupees 200 per transcript and rupees 150 per additional copy. And for me, the cost of arranging the transcript from my master's college was rupees 1000. So total cost came out to be 1200 for me. 200 rupees is for the bachelor's and plus 1000 for my master's. Now for her, the cost of arranging the transcript from my master's college was rupees 2300. So total cost came out to be 2500 for her. 23 for the master's plus 200 for the bachelor's.
So guys, one important point to note here is when we applied for our Canada PR application process, the things were little different. What was expected is we could get the transcripts from our respective colleges for our respective degrees, and once all the transcripts were received, we could consolidate them together, put it in one packet and send it to West. But now things have changed and the process is also revised. So anybody who is applying right now in 2020, the process is they have to ask their college to send the transcripts directly to the West. So now the transfer of transcripts from your college to West will be direct rather than you sending the consolidated transcripts from all your colleges. In this case, your cost might increase a bit and you'll have to check on that because colleges will also apply the cost for sending the package from India to the West organization in Canada.
But again, the cost will vary from university to university. Step 3, the West processing fee. So in 2018, when we applied for Canada PR, West used to charge 207 Canadian dollars per person. So the total cost came out to be 414 Canadian dollars. But now again, this cost has been revised and now they are charging 220 Canadian dollars per person. So step 4 is cost of sending the consolidated documents to West. So for us this cost came out to be rupees 900 and we went ahead with DHL.
So guys, let's move further. Once you receive your ITA, you get a time of 2 months to prepare for your documents. So first most important document is PCC, also called as Police Clearance Certificate. So it is easy, you simply log into Passport Seva Kendra website, book your appointment for PCC. It costs around 500 rupees per person and it's easy to get the PCC certificate from them.
So next cost is of medical. You can visit the CIC website and on the CIC website you will get the list of authorized centers for every city. I can tell you about Bangalore. For Bangalore, there are 2 authorized centers, Elbit Diagnostic Center and second is Fortis Hospitals. Now the cost also varies for both these centers. Elbit Diagnostic Center is little cheaper. Fortis charges you approximately 1000 rupees per person extra. We went ahead with Elbit Diagnostic Center and the cost of medical per person was rupees 3750. So the total cost for us came out to be 7500 rupees.
So guys, you can save a little bit of money here. So once you get the list of your city, go ahead and call the hospitals if you are interested in paying less for the medical, and you can go ahead and get your medical done from the center you find is little cheaper, and you can check the reviews on Google as well. In our case, we chose Elbit. Reviews were good on Google, and even we saved around 2,000 bucks here.
So the next step is submitting your application. So when you submit your application, you need to pay the processing fee, the biometric fee, and the visa fee, which is also called as the right to permanent residence fee. So when we submitted our application in January 2019, at that time the processing fee was 550 Canadian dollars per person. The biometric fee was $170, and the RPRA fee was 490 Canadian dollars per person. So the total amount came out to be 2,250 Canadian dollars. Guys, CIC has revised its fee structure from 30th April 2020. The processing fee has been increased to $825 from $550. The biometric fee is the same, which is $170. The RPRF fee has increased to $500 from $490. So the total amount that you will have to pay now is 2,820 Canadian dollars.
So guys, like we told you in our last video that we ended up ordering 2 GCMS notes because we received our Canada PR in 11 months. So if you haven't watched that video to know our story, please check the video. I'll drop the link somewhere on the top. So like I mentioned, we spent money on GCMS, so we ordered the notes twice. Even during our process, the cost for GCMS notes also got revised, so we ended up paying around $750 one time and $1,000 one time. So the total cost for GCMS for us was around 1,750 rupees. In your case, you might not even need to spend money on GCMS notes because GCMS notes are required at all, if required, only for the cases for whom the PR gets delayed. And even if your PR is getting delayed, it's a suggestion from us. You can save this money because GCMS notes are really of no use from our experience.
So guys, the last step where you need to spend your money is getting your passport stamped. For passport stamping, the charges were 449 rupees per person. So we ended up spending around rupees 1,000 on getting our passport stamped.
So to highlight here one more thing, because the stamping was done in Delhi and we were in Bangalore, so the VFS organization charged us for this 449 based on the distance cost from one city to the other. So it might vary for you if you are already in that city or maybe you are in a different city. One more thing here, because like I said, our PR got delayed. So in that case, we had to undergo medical second time as well. So for us, medical cost is counted twice.
Again, this may not be the scenario for you.
Yeah.
So the total cost for us came out to be 1,89,842 rupees precise.
Yeah, approximately you can say that we ended up spending around 1,90,000 or the whole figure around 2 lakh for the entire Canada PR application process. So guys, if you go ahead with external agencies and consultant, this amount of 2 lakh can shoot up to around 4 lakh approximately, or maybe 3.54 or maybe more. This is the reason we created this video, because we wanted to give you a clear picture on the cost of Canada PR application process, which is approximately 2 lakh for 2 people. So now, because the costs are revised like we mentioned, so you can have a look at the revised costs and calculate the revised final cost for you guys, because the process has changed for transcripts from WES and other organizations, and also the cost for medicals is also a bit revised. That's what we heard latest from people. Well, if you enjoyed watching the video, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because this is a channel where we are sharing our personal PR journey with you guys, our haggles, issues that we face, so that process is a bit smoother for you and you don't have to really face a lot of challenges.
And if you have any queries, you can drop us a comment on this video or mail us on humpty02dumpty@gmail.com. We'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible.
And also we've put the email ID in the description box, so you can refer for the exact email ID, and we'd love to see your comments that you leave for us. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel Humpty Dumpty 2, then please don't forget and subscribe to our channel and like the video, because we are creating the videos for you guys.
Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.
Bye bye.
Bye.